up? My name is Devin, also go by Infinite or probably by Infinite, and today I'm gonna show y'all how I make Latin West Coast beats. Let's get it. Ooh, real quick, so if you do like this loop right here, it is gonna be available on my Patreon. If you don't know what my Patreon is, where I send out loops every single week with the MIDI, with the stems, everything like that, early YouTube videos, discounts off of drum kits and surprise kits and everything like that, and just, yeah, you know, okay, you know. All right, so let's get into this beat real quick. So I'm really finna show y'all my favorite guitar VST. I've had it for maybe about like a month now, and it just does wonders. It's the Ilia nylon guitar. Basically, I use that to make this loop right here. And actually, this loop sounded completely different because it was originally at 148. Actually, let me just pull it up. All right, so now that we're back in FL Studio, I'm gonna show you how I did the melody. So with this one, I wanted to do just like a weird groove that I'm not used to doing. I felt like a lot of my loops are sounding very similar at this time, so I was just like, let me do something crazy that I've never done before. So I made this first chord right here. As you can tell, we're in G sharp minor. So I just took the first note in the key, which is the G sharp, and then I went up to B, and then I just took this and pitched it up an octave. So I just did a little strum, just because with guitars, you're usually strumming a lot of the melodies. So everything's not gonna hit like exactly on the one, you know what I mean? So that's why I always make sure that there's at least a little bit of strum when it comes to these melodies. So that's how I made the first chord right here. And then with a lot of guitar melodies that I've noticed is that whenever the clap hits, they usually have another strum right there as well. So instead of melodies where you would normally kind of do something like this, where it's like the one, and then you have a gap and then have another melody hit, I've noticed with guitar loops that they usually have a chord hit wherever the clap hits. So that's something that I made sure to do, and I also made sure to have a good amount of space in between, because if you're playing on the guitar, you're not going to be able to perfectly like play every single note back to back to back. Sometimes you're going to have to take a little break or a little pause in between so you could switch notes, you know what I mean? So I was really trying to think of myself as like a real guitar player when I was making this melody. So I just made that first chord, put one on the clap, and then just kind of like did that. And I always just made sure to put a chord wherever the clap would be, you know what I mean? Something like that. That was a cool little tip. And then I basically just took this whole melody right here, pitched it over in 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, pitched it down, you know what I mean? If y'all are familiar with the tutorials, y'all know I do like the 5 and 7 trick a lot, and this is what that guitar sounds like by itself. And here are the effects for it. So I got RC20 on it, I put that Valhalla vintage verb on it, Supermassive, fresh air. I forgot I got the camera in the top left, so y'all can't see. Then I got an EQ on it, just taking out some of the lows and ducking a little bit of those frequencies right here. And then I took that Ilia nylon guitar one more time, and I made this top melody right here. And I feel like this really kind of like encaptured the mood that I wanted to get when it came to the loop. I just literally clicked in stuff till I was like, oh, you know what, that's kind of cool, you know what I mean? And then this has the exact same effects as the first one, but I just turned up way more reverb and way more delay on it, because since it was like the top melody, I wanted to make sure that it was like, I don't know how to put it, but it was just kind of like echoing off, you know what I mean? Then I took the original MIDI of the guitar, I put it into Analog Lab with the Baby Angelic preset, and I did this. Yeah, I mean, that's just a layer, make everything sound a little bit more full. Wasn't really doing anything too crazy right there. Then I was like, okay, we're doing a Latin West Coast beat. What could we use in here? Trumpets, exactly. That's what I was thinking too. So I went into Arcade, went to the little Sazon. I think that's how you say it. My Mexican half is my Mexican half is cringing right now. I just got that, and I just laid down this little melody right here. Now, this is a very easy format to follow when you're doing melodies. If you're ever just having trouble of like, what should I do? I don't know what I don't know what I should be doing right now. Something easy that you can do is you can just copy. You could do something on the first bar, copy it over for the next two, so the first 3 bars are the same, and then on the 4th bar, you want to just switch it up for something different. Easy little template. Thank me later. And then for the effects, I got RC20, Fruity Reverb, Supermassive for delay. And then I got 2 different EQs. One just take out all of the lows as I possibly could. And then another just kind of like duck everything out. You know what I mean? I ducked out a good amount of the highs because I wanted it to sound a little vintagey. You know what I mean? A little sample-esque. You feel me? All right. So now let's get on to the drums. So this is what the drums sound like by themselves. So technically this isn't a drum, but it's like a hit, but I just threw it in with the drums. It's technically a melody, you know what I mean, since it's an impact hit. But I got this from the Foundation drum kit. It is a free West Coast drum kit that I put out on my YouTube channel. You can get it right now for free. Has a whole bunch of dope sounds in it. So you can just find it in the percussion section, the hits, and then we just have a whole bunch of hits right here. Like, I just used that 4th one. And then I just pitched it so it's within the key of the G sharp minor. Yeah, we're in G sharp minor. So I just pitched it up so it's in G sharp minor. And then just put it on the impact. I don't even think I put any effects on it. I literally just turned it down just so it wasn't like hitting too much in the mix. Then next thing I did was I went to Tri-Freeze's free drum kit. And I got this little percussion rim shot right here. I didn't even do anything to that. I literally just turned it down. That's it. The next, I got this hi-hat right here. This one is also within that Tri-Freeze drum kit. Now, normally I wouldn't just leave a hi-hat like that. I would usually do more to it, but I left it like this because I was making this hi-hat at the same time I was making these reverse hi-hats right here. So I was just making everything bounce in between each other. So this is what the reverse hi-hats sound by themselves. Now when they sound like together. You know what I mean? I just wanted to make a cool, like, little interesting vibe. You know what I mean? Then I threw in this open hat right here, once again, from the Tri-Freeze drum kit. If y'all don't got this drum kit, you need to download it right now. Also, shout out to my boy Tri-Freeze. He hit 20K subscribers, bro. So if y'all don't know who he is, you should know who he is, bro. He has some of the coldest trap and R&B tutorials that you can really find on YouTube, bro. And he really be giving out that game, for real. Now, here is what the open hats sound like by themselves. As you can see, just like regular West Coast stuff, where you do like the tss, tss, and like the little double hit at the end to like really like get that impact and everything. Then I added in a tambourine just because, like, you know, a lot of West Coast beats use it, and plus I felt like it fit the theme of like Latin West Coast really well, so I was like, let's just throw it in there. No effects, didn't do anything, just like literally like layered it. Then added a triangle, same thing as the tambourine. It goes with West Coast and it also goes with Latin stuff. So I was like, since it fits the vibe, let's just throw it in there. And then we got another percussion from the the Tri-Freeze kit. Once again, download again. I mean, I should be getting paid for this, bro. So this is what the sound sounds like. It's like a little rim shot, and I just added it before the other rim. You know what I mean? Just so it added just like a little bit extra bounce. Then I got the Wunda S kick from the My drum kit, I believe, the first one. And this is what that sounds like by itself. And as you can see, there's no effects on it. I didn't do anything to it. It was already sounding good, so I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just leave it. Now for the 808, I was basically just following the notes that were on the actual MIDI for the guitar. So everything that you see right here is basically a root note, except for like this little end part right here, because I was just like, I was feeling kind of spicy. I was like, let me go up an octave real quick. You feel me? So a couple things I do want to point out here is sometimes when you do like little mini slides right here, it can add like a cool little texture, especially when you're doing a roll. It's like a great way to end off like an 808 pattern. You know what I mean? It's really subtle, but it's cool. You feel me? It's cool. And then another thing I would like to point out is that sometimes when you go up in octave, 808s get really, really loud. So to kind of combat that and like make sure that doesn't like ruin your mix or anything like that, you can mess with the velocities right here, just like how we would normally turn something up all the way to make it like slap extra hard. Sometimes you can just put it a little bit lower, you know what I mean, to adjust the volume of the 808 without affecting the volume for all the other ones. And then we got a little crash right here. Try freeze. I feel like I'm doing promo for this dude, bro. I swear I'm not. I did not get paid a single cent for this. I just believe in the product. Okay. And that's everything I did on this beat. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Devin, also by Infinite, or Pop by Infinite, and I don't have anything else to say for the outro. Peace.